Hello everyone and welcome to Mobility Academy. I'm the flexibility guy, Coach Elia, and in today's video I want to talk about a topic that a lot of you have asked me, which is oversplits. So guys, I'm talking to advanced practitioners. Maybe if you're a beginner or an intermediate, you may find this exercise useful as well because you know where to go. You know what's the goal, all right? But I'm talking about oversplits now. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because a lot of people, in my opinion, do the oversplits in the wrong way. Now, I'm going to explain to you why. But first, since we'll be talking about splits, let me show you my brand new book, Split Sucking, which is the complete playbook to learn the splits and drastically improve your flexibility level. Because, as I always say, splits are flexibility. If you master the splits, you'll master your lower body flexibility. And you can do that checking out this book, following the link in the description down below. All right, with that said, let's start. Let's talk about oversplits. All right, guys, so first of all, what is an oversplit? So an oversplit is, since in a split you have your legs on the floor. So let me show you. I'm a little bit cold. Now, to be honest, I'm a little bit cold, but let's see what I can do. Oh, all right. So it's a little uncomfortable, but it works. So this is a split. As you can see, there's a floor under my hips and under my legs, so I can't go any further than this. So during an oversplit, you're basically trying to go into a deeper stretch by raising your front or your back leg. Of course, I'm talking about the oversplit in the front split, all right? This is what this video will be about. But a lot of people actually try to put a block or something under their front foot. Now guys, I think this is wrong. This is wrong for this reason right here. So let me show you. I want to put the block here, all right? For example here. And I want to go on the block with my foot. Now watch. What has changed here? It really feels like before. I just feel a little bit more stretch here on my front calves. Now 2 blocks, yeah. Same. Feels like, yeah, completely the same. Now, as you can see here, and I'm touching both hips on the floor, but what this does is to hyperextend my front knee. So my front knee, as I straighten my front knee, can you see this? Like the knee is straight, all right? Now, the knee here is straight. But if I raise my front foot, only my front foot, I'm going to hyperextend this. So I'm going to push this down and I'm going to raise it. And I'm going to hyperextend the knee only because the angle here won't change that much. Almost nothing, to be honest. So, first of all, if you hyperextend your knees, this is not good. This is not really good for your health, to be honest. Because hyperextended knees are not stable knees. So if you're doing that, maybe for something like, I don't know, contortionism or something like that, maybe it may work. But if you're doing that just to improve the stretch of your front split, you're doing that wrong. Because you're not going to improve your hips flexibility, which is where you want to be flexible to perform a split. You're going to improve the flexibility of your knee. Maybe you don't need more flexibility in the knee. Does it make sense, guys? This is really important. So, but I have an alternative. How can you improve your stretch in a split? So don't use the blocks under your front foot because this only puts pressure on your knee and it isn't good, to be honest, it isn't good. And also, it doesn't change the stretch too much, as you have seen. But now, what if I want to move my hips rather than my knee? I'm going to bend the knee. And you can see some contortionists, some really good flexible people do that. because they're taught to do that, to preserve the knee, to save the knee, because they don't want to hurt the knee, they don't want to hurt their students. So some schools teach the oversplits like this, all right? And I'm gonna show you how. So, you want to put your front knee on the foam roller or the block, whatever, and you want to go into the split, touching. Now, in both oversplits, also the one with the blocks under your foot, it's really important to have both hips on the floor. That's what creates the split, all right? So, I do want to do this. I go here, and I go into the split, and I'm going to put my knee on the foam roller like here, all right? And now I'm gonna bend the front leg, and this is strong, guys. And I wanna touch, can you see here? I wanna touch this hip and this hip, of course, on the floor. So I'm gonna go down. Now, this is a little stronger. Now, all right. So here, can you see how this leg has moved? Now watch. What's this angle here? What's this angle here, guys? Can you see this angle? How this is pointing up. This angle. Don't watch the shin bone here. Just watch my femur. Can you see that? Now, whoop. I'm gonna remove this. Oh, feels so easy now. And I'm gonna put this instead. Can you see how the femur is on the floor? I'm just hyperextending. So guys, this is really important. This is really important. You have to think about the splits, the oversplits. Of course, you got to do the splits before, in a different way if you want to further improve your flexibility. So this is for really advanced students, but I think that this really helps because, yeah, the splits are awesome, but when you achieve the splits, you may wonder what's next. And this, for the front split, is what's next. All right, guys? Now, I hope that with that said, everything is clear. I know this is difficult to achieve, but you can do that. You can do that. Of course, I've written a book to reach the splits, but for those of you who are wondering what's next, I think this is a really good exercise, like raising your front knee, just bending the front knee and going down with both hips is a really good strategy to further improve the stretch in your hips and in your, of course, on your legs as well. All right, guys? But now I want to listen to your questions, your doubts, and your personal opinions. So write them down like crazy in the comments down below, because I want to talk about this. I want to hear what you have to say. All right? But if you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed this explanation right here, please hit that like button and help me grow this YouTube channel. Let's bring the splits to the world. All right, guys? With that said, that's all from the flexibility guy, Coach Elia. Have a nice stretch, do the oversplit in the right way, and see you in the next video.